What's up, guys? Chris over here at Cover 7. Hey, just real quick, I want to say thank you to everyone who's liked, commented, and subscribed. Helps a very small channel out like mine. I just got over 100 subscribers, which doesn't sound like much, but it's huge for me, man. I truly, truly appreciate that. I can't tell you guys that enough. So, super thankful there. Let's get into it. I also apologize. It is super early in the morning here in Nebraska, so it's super dark in here, so the video quality probably isn't the best. But let's start off with Kansas here. They're catching 14 points, 13 and a half on most books. Going on the road here to a red hot Texas Tech team. The over-under set to 59 and a half. Let's talk about Kansas real quickly. A couple losses on the season. They're 4-2 losses to Mizzou, who's a pretty damn good team, and a surprisingly good Cincinnati team, in my opinion. Cincinnati knocked off Iowa State last week. If you look at the stats here offensively for Kansas, they're not bad. Jalen Daniels, this guy's been around forever, it seems like. He started the season off super hot. He's cooled off a bit, but still got really good numbers this year. He's got 16 touchdown passes, and where I'm most impressed with him is he's only got 2 INTs. He's been healthy this year. That's plagued him in the past and the turnovers, but just 2 interceptions on the year. So he's definitely improved there. Dude can also hurt you on the ground. Has just under 250 yards rushing on the year. LaShawn Williams, dude, this guy kind of came out of nowhere. This guy looks really good. He's averaging over 6 yards per carry. He's got 5 touchdowns on the year. The go-to wide receiver by far here is Emmanuel Henderson. He's got almost 500 yards on the year, 4 scores as well. This Kansas offense isn't bad. On paper, they got a top 40 offense right now, statistically, any way you break it down. So it's going to be interesting to see how they face up against this Red Raider defense, which has been on fire as well. I'll talk about the Red Raiders here in a minute. On defense for Kansas, it's been up and down this year, guys. I mean, they rank 79th in total defense, but really struggle against the run. They are 93rd in rushing yards allowed, which is a problem because Tech can also throw the ball. Boy, they can run it too as well with those 2 good backs. Speaking of Texas Tech, they are sitting now first, guys, in the Big 12 at 5-0. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I've been wrong about Tech twice this year against Utah and Houston. Now, I didn't think that Houston would beat Tech, but I took the points last week. I looked like a fool. I looked even dumber when I thought Utah would beat Tech. I was really impressed with Tech in that big win in Utah a couple weeks ago. So, like I said, it is what it is here. I don't want to say I'm jumping on the Texas Tech bandwagon, but I've opened my eyes to this team for sure. Quarterback Bren Morton, he's a real deal. Deserves a lot more attention than what he gets, I think. He's got over 1,400 yards, averaging over just 10 yards per completion, which is really good in college football, by the way. If you get over 10, that means you're throwing the ball down the field. He's got 12 touchdowns, 3 interceptions on the year. I touched on these two real quickly. Running back Cam Dickey, Jacoby Williams. These guys are really good backs, man. They have 10 total touchdowns between them. Wide receivers, Morton likes to spread it around here, which is actually a good thing. You got Coy Aiken, who's really good, Caleb Douglas, Reggie Virgil, and then tight end Terrence Carter Jr. He is a stud as well. All super reliable pass catchers. And like I said, Morton likes to spread it around. You can't just key on 1 or 2 guys at wide receiver when you're playing against Tech here. Tech's offense, by the way, ranks number 1 in the country, in case you were wondering. They're 30th in rushing offense, like I mentioned. Number 1 in passing offense with 363 yards per game. They are 19th in sacks allowed, which is 5. So this team, I mean, like here, I'll throw the defensive stats out here real quickly. I forgot to mention defensively, they're just as good. I mean, they rank 9th in total defense, 3rd in rushing defense, 28th in passing yards allowed, and 40th in sacks with 12 on the year. You can't really say who have they played. Houston's a pretty decent team this year, and they beat a real physical and, in my opinion, good Kyle Whittingham-led team in Utah. Texas Tech looks like the real deal here this year, guys. I have to finally admit that. Like I said, I know the games aren't played on paper, but if they were, Tech is a top 10 team both sides of the ball. So very impressed. How am I betting this? I'll be honest with you guys. I've been on the wrong side twice now with Tech. I'm probably not going to do it again here. So while I like Kansas and head coach Lance Leopold, I think he's really good there, and I love what he's done at Kansas. It's really hard right now to bet against this Red Raiders team who's been red hot, guys. I mean, I just honestly, this game to me, I don't think KU's O-line can probably hold up against that front 4 of Texas Tech. They are really good up front. They don't get near enough attention. I'm going to lay the points here with the Red Raiders, guys. So I grabbed this at minus 13.5. I think this will be a game for a while, but Tech right now is just on fire. Like I said, they're probably the best team in the Big 12, in my opinion, right now. They look like the team that could definitely win the Big 12. Now, I know year in and year out, It's like throwing a dart at a dartboard in the Big 12 to see who's going to come out and win this thing. But I think Texas Tech's the real deal. All that money they spent this year in the transfer portal looks like it's paying off here for Texas Tech. So with that being said, guys, like I said, I apologize. It's really dark in here. I appreciate all the support. I have a couple more videos coming out this week. I've already released a ton. This is a really good week of college football and college football betting. I think I got 4 or 5 prediction videos out there too. So a lot of good matchups this week. This should definitely be a good one, and one I'll definitely be paying attention to. So with that being said, guys, appreciate all the support, and we'll see you next time.